Hello everyone, this is Rashid Khan from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Here class, we will discuss on the topic the ear, structure of ear or how do we hear. हम कैसे सुनते हैं, कैसे सुन सकते हैं. So the simple way, we have a special structure in our body, in our head, that is situated at the uppermost top of the body, called as ear. It is the ear by which we can be able to hear the sound. What are the different type of sound qualities and distance, directions? All these sounds can be measured or governed or heard by our ears. Our ear is most sensitive, that can hear even very minute part of a minute type of a sound, that is up to the 20 hertz, and it can hear about the highest pitched voice, that is about to 20,000 hertz, that is infra and ultrasonic sound as well. So in this concern, how it can be work, how it will be eligible, how it can be able to hear about. So here is the structure of a ear. You can see there are the three type of structure of the ear, in which three parts of the ear, that is the outer ear, middle ear and inner ears, through which we can able to hear about. In this sequence, we'll have to know about what are these three parts of the ear. In this segment, we will discuss about the part of the ears and how it may be possible to hear the sound as well. Regarding to that, we will have to first move on the outer ears, that is the pinna, or you can say the ear pinna, ear lobes and ear drum. That is this one is auditory canal. Auditory canal, we can say. And here in case of middle ear, there is a eardrum, sternum, hammer and anvil. So the sternum are connected to the anvil and ear hammer. Here we can say the three bones are such arranged in that manner that can be hammer and anvil are connected to the sternum, and these sternum are connected to the semicircular duct by the cochlea, and the cochlear nerves are arise from these particular part. So according to the structure, we will discuss on firstly the outer ear. Outer ear has the two important structure that is visible to our eyes, called as a ear pinna or auricle as well. It made up of a tough cartilages covered by skins. The main function of the pinna is to collect the sound and direct them into the ear canal, which leads to the middle ear, and from the middle ear it leads to the inner ear as well. That is a hollow passage that leads to the eardrum known as canal. Ear canal is also a part of the outer ear. Second one is the middle ear. The middle ear is made up of what? This can be made up of eardrum, hammer, anvil and sternum. So in that segment, we will know about the middle ear is an air-filled space, hollow space about the size of a chickpeas, and it amplifies sound vibrations coming from the eardrum and deliver them into the inner ear. The middle ear is separated from the outer by a eardrum it can be separated by eardrum. The middle ear has the three bones located just after the eardrum. The name of the three bones are hammer, anvil, and sternum. And these bones are connected to each other in this manner, that is in the form of a chain, or one after the other they can be connected. Last one is the inner ear. The inner ear consists of two tiny organs called as the cochlea and the semicircular canal which contains some fluids. This can be the cochlea act as a kind of a microphone which converts the vibrations from the middle ear into an electrical impulses and send to the brain with the help of the cochlear nerve, which is also known as the auditory nerve. The brain intercepts the nerve impulse or the vibrations and help us to hear the sound as well. In this sequence we will discuss about, here is the three parts of the ear. In this sequence we know that this one is the ear pinna. This is called as the ear pinna on which the sound can, it is the ear pinna on which the sound can strike, and from the collection of sound, the sound moves towards the middle ear by auditory canal. This auditory canal pushes the sound towards the eardrum, and eardrum, from the eardrum there are the three bones are adjusted, that the hammer, anvil and sternum, that is connected one after another in a like a chain. They are arranged in such a manner, and when these eardrum strike the sound towards the hammer transfer the sound to the anvil, and from the anvil it goes to the sternum, and from the sternum it moves to the semicircular duct, from which it moves to the cochlea, and from the cochlea, this is cochlea which is in the form of a fluid that can send or transfer the sound in the form of a vibration, and in the sequence of impulses from the cochlea through the cochlear nerve into the brain, and brain intercept the sound or vibrations, then we can be able to hear. And this is all about the ear, structure of a ear. It is the way by which we can be able. For a very differentiation about the sound, how it can be moved, there is another way by which we can be able to understand about. This is what flow chart for working of the ear. First of all, pinna collect the sound and direct them into the eardrum with the help of ear canal. With the help of a ear canal to the eardrum. Next, these sound waves strikes the eardrum, which starts vibrating, and the three bones are hammer, anvil and sternum arranged in such a way that they receive and amplify the vibration made by the eardrum, and then the cochlea converts the amplified vibrations from the three bones into the nerve impulses. The auditory nerve send these impulses to the brain, and then brain decodes these impulses into the respective sounds. So in this way we will be able to heard about the sound, any type of a sound, what we will hear. Into the next topic we will discuss on the sound produced by the human being. How the sound produced by the human being. Here is the structure by which we know that how the sound can created. topic is sound produced by the human being. Sound produced by human. How the sound produced by the human? So in this regard, here is a structure. Through which we can know about. Here is the structure. So the sound can be produced. Here is the windpipe. And in which the wire box situated. These wire box are called as a larynx. This one is called as a larynx. Through the larynx, here the sound can produce in such a way that is what? Open and close. Open and closed form of the open and closed form of open and closed form of the vocal cords. Open vocal cords. Closed vocal cord. Open and closed vocal cord. In this sequence, this is the structure through which the sound can be produced. This is what? This is the vocal cord. These are what? Vocal cords in case of open and closed. So how it will be easy to hear about the sound as well. In this sequence, we will know about how these voice box or larynx act as a source of sound. The larynx, also known as the voice box, or the source of a sound, which is situated just below the neck and the upper part of the windpipe. When we have put on the finger on the throat, we find a hard pump that ceases to be move when you swallow, and this is the larynx. The two vocal cords are ligaments that stretch across the larynx, leaving a narrow slit between them for passage of air. When the air is forced through the slit of the vocal cords, they vibrate and producing sounds. When the vocal cords are tight and thin, when these vocal cords stretches, when it is in case of a thin and tight, when the vocal cords having a slit in closed form, they are very thin and tight, that can the voice producing by high frequency. This voice will be the high frequency. And when there is a open, this one is loose and thick and loose. So this can producing what? Low frequency. This can produce low frequency sound, by which there is for the slit present in them, the sound depends on. This sound depends upon the slit that is open or closed. In that segments, the sound is produced. So we can say here is the voice box or the larynx is responsible for producing the sounds. This one is a sound box or voice box that can be eligible for producing the sound as well. For stretching or when the stretching or when stretch across the larynx found, the sound can be produced. In this segment, the sound can be produced by stretching the ligament, which is in the form of a membrane. When it can be stretched, there is a vibration caused due to entering the air into our larynx or the voice box. Here the vibrations caused. Due to this vibration, there is a sound produced. This sound can be produced by larynx or voice box as well. Okay, we will discuss to the next video.